with those upgrades, just really harassing this expansion, stopping any drones from harvesting. But plenty of the spore call has been put up at these to try and deny that. Another queen being produced, and hydralisks. I must have missed the hydralisk then, sorry about that. Hydralisk coming up, which will explain these Zerg missile attacks. 5 hydralisks, that'll make a quick deal of these banshees, although there is only one left. I should lose them to the queens. Medivacs here, just doing nothing. Here we have a third base just going down, making a planetary fortress there. Good choice to defend against any small Zerg pushers. Certainly kill off the ground units. So 5 hydralisks out on the field now. We'll make relatively short work of these marines. However, there is 28 of them, so he's got quite a strong force here from SjoW. Taking some map control here with the watchtowers, because SjoW is playing quite defensive at the moment after all that harassment he's faced. Some nice hydralisk and zergling. Nice hydralisks and zerglings going on here. Banshee sitting here to deny the 4th. Some nice play with the practically dead Banshee. Whether the Banshees pay for themselves, I'm not entirely sure, but they certainly did some damage. Just killing off some creep tumors here, always worth doing if you think you've got your opponent playing defensive, although these speedlings are running in now. Getting one marine, 2 marines, 3 marines. Some splash damage on those marines as well from the siege tanks. Really scary looking Zerg army building up here, especially with the Terran force kind of split like this. Oh, are we going to see some drop play here? That would be exciting. 18 roaches on the field now as well. This is a really kind of scary Zerg force, really going to deal with the air and the ground too. Maybe the hydralisks not going to be quite in their element, as there are no air units now, only one. The one Banshee up here. There you go, trying to deny that expansion now. One Hydra coming up, which this drop will easily deal with. Shaking lost the Banshee, and here we go, massive attack going on down here. Siege tanks getting decimated by Zerglings. This could well be a killing blow from SjoW, although there are 40 marines somewhere there. Zerg forces rushing into the natural. One of the Zerg's base, SjoW's base going down there. Might be a base race, but the Zerg definitely has the advantage because he is now in the natural and main. Terran killing off those. Is SjoW going to defend this off? I think he probably will be able to with some SCV support as well. The marines coming back from where they were positioned at the 3rd. Although these hydralisks are still running wild. Let's just have a look at the units lost. Pretty even. Although I have a feeling that if we look at the workers lost, oh, that's also pretty even. Okay. That second, the natural base now being taken out by some hydralisks. Will it survive? I think it will. Plenty of marines here to fend this off. Marines over here. The 3rd base being put down by SjoW. So that was some base race action there, but unfortunately neither player quite had enough to. This probably should be rallied, I must say. Some idle SCV. There we go. He's dealt with that now. It's funny because I say, oh, that should be rallied, and then if I play this game, I just fail everywhere. I would be the last person to rally anything. These siege tanks here on the high ground give some good defense there if he tries to rush into the base again. Oh, here we go again, another drop. Well, the marines who are already here trying to deny this 4th expansion again. But there are some roaches on the way. Well, actually, yeah, roaches on the way. A lot of roaches on the way, preventing that from being denied. So if we just have a look at the production, we've got 14 Zerglings, some pathogen glands going on here. Only just getting the +1 defense here for SjoW, some late upgrading, but so Zerg definitely has the upgrade advantage. Infestors coming out onto the field as well, which could really do some damage to the high concentration of marines we have here. Still trying to get rid of that expansion, but there's so many roaches now that that's going to be practically impossible. Another drop going on down here. I'm sorry that I missed that. That is poor form. But once again, shouldn't do a huge amount of damage. I mean, if we look at the worker count, SjoW is still marginally behind, but he has been harassed a lot more than the Terran. player and does have that extra base, which he will be able to make that up very, very quickly, as you can see, already lowered up to 5. Reasonably scary force here from SjoW. A lot of Marines, but still only with the +1 attack and upgraded siege tanks, taking over the watchtowers with brute force. Be interesting to see. Oh, he's actually sieging up now in the middle of the map once again, just trying for that map control, something that's been a theme all through this game. Another command center being built here, presumably a planetary fortress going to come out of that to try and defend his main a little bit more. Obviously, so plenty of minerals. Here we go, Marines stimming back. All of the SjoW's forces running into the siege tanks. Will they be able to hold this off? They probably, I don't want to say. Very, very going to be a close fight, but these Marines here might just be the clutch of this, being able to hold this off reasonably well. Fungal growth dropped on these medivacs, however, but that infestor play will not do a huge amount of damage. Is it going to escape? It will escape with its life, and overall being sniped off there. So that was well held off by our friend SjoW over here. I wondered if that was some crazy droppage going on there, but I was wrong. So, is this going to be a planetary fortress sometime soon? He has the minerals for it. Perhaps. Oh no. Oh. Okay, so they're actually just safe expansions. He's actually going for his 4th and 5th, this would be. So just putting them there. Maybe for safekeeping, maybe for ease of use, ease of access. Either way. SjoW's forces gathering in the middle, a lot of siege tanks here. Marines gathering into medivac, probably to avoid the roaches or for drop play. We will see soon see. We will soon see these expansions now up. These Zerglings are not going to do much damage with those Marines there. Some mules coming down. No SCVs transferring yet, but that'll soon be the Planetary Fortress. And that little Zergling trying to take it on all by himself. I'm sorry, even with your +1 carapace, you will not be able to take that on, I'm afraid to tell you. Now here's the Zerg force here splitting off. Zerglings, infestors, roaches and hydralisks running straight into these siege tanks, causing them to do serious patterns from themselves. Where this might not be enough to hold, it will not be enough to hold. The parent force being decimated here with this upgrade advantage, the +2 on the attack of the roaches and hydralisks. Really decimating the 1-1 Marines. A drop going on here, some Marines, but a huge Marine drop going on here. Will this force to retreat though? I don't think it will. It's marching into the base, which will definitely ought to deal... Well, sorry. The Terran guy SjoW has no chance of dealing with this attack play here. Probably going to end up killing this expansion off, but with this kind of force in your main base. There's 2 siege tanks, whether they'll be able to take this out is yet to be seen. Definitely got them trapped on a ramp here, and concussive shells. The concussive shell, they're just walking really slowly. Infestor running in. Fortunately going to die, okay. So SjoW is actually going to manage to hold this as well, and has lost one of his expansions up here from that massive Marine drop we saw, although quite a lot of Marines being lost. If you look at the units tab, units tab, there's a lot of roaches. Here comes some more roaches and some Zerglings here. A lot of roaches and Zerglings, not many Hydras anymore, more transitioning into infestors, although there's still only one of them. This is not going to achieve much, I dare to say. Plenty of siege tanks here. Far away enough that they cannot be surrounded until now, but that should be dealt with relatively easily. Unless these are going to... And this drop again, just moving. This huge drop we saw earlier, just moving from base to base, decimating SjoW's hatcheries. He's now down to... Is it just 2 hatcheries? But he's just continually applying pressure. He's taking out one of SjoW's bases. Just a few roaches at a time, just causing massive damage to the Marines, which are kind of constricted by this complex city of buildings. But, oh, and there's SjoW dropping the GG after losing 2 hatcheries. And yeah, as you can see, he has... What the hell is that? That's a lot of overlords. As you can see, he has no mining base really now, and although he is doing some damage to SjoW does have these 3 mining bases up here, along with a barracks farm up in the top right, meaning that even if SjoW had managed to kill off all this, he would have had no chance of coming back from that with 60 minerals. So yeah, thanks for joining me for this. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave comments, responses, feedback. Bear in mind, this is my first cast. I made mistakes, we all make mistakes. Hopefully I can get better. Join me for game 2.